have control of. Computers have control.
like that again. Get some more constant. Really appreciate everybody stopping by. Try to get the best qualifying time we can get and see what we can do. We got some okay. Something happened here. See if we can get this guy running quickly. Both hit it. That could have been the one, honestly. But no, that's kind of what qualifiers and runners are for, you know, kind of get you used to these things so you're not running into every freaking wall. Damn! The hell? Damn! I think he hit the grass or something. Alright, buck 51, so we gotta get at least buck 49. One shave 2 seconds off. Same way it was last time. We gotta keep pushing as hard as we can, not only to get better times, but because people are pushing as hard as they can run through. So it's not like we're not doing something we don't get it together and keep it together. You know what I mean? We actually went a little slower. I don't understand how that happened, but we were about to mess up on last time, so we'll see how it works out though. But yeah, either way, we're definitely going to get better time than that. No doubt about it. This little power slide there. What the hell, bro? You ain't got the chance, don't take it. Don't do that. What I thought, dude. but I'm coming for his bitch ass. Y'all know how we are in sport. We don't, we hold grudges out here. Closing that gap every second, boy. Better watch out. That's what we were talking about last time. If you shine, get better at that curve just a little bit. Oh shit. Damn, the thing would not turn at all. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? Speed up. This is crazy. People hit 149, that's what I was talking about. Somebody hit 142. I want to see that one. Oh, that one guy, he's here with us. Jesus, bro. That's why I hate these type of cars. These race cars that just don't perform the same. What they did to these cars, they just don't go the right way they should be. Like, I can already feel the damn thing is pulling this way and that way and shit. And it's just not. I know they're professionals, they did their thing, but at the end of the day, I create plenty of cars that I can actually drive. They're not fighting me, you know what I'm saying? They're instant, nothing else. Dude, turn the fucking car. Alright, so the actual race will last about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how fast But it will be between 45 minutes, I think. What up, Sharky Shark? Good. I'm gonna hop on once I'm done with this race. The races that I'm doing. What the hell? So I got a 2-second penalty for something. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so the races that I'm doing are type of like qualifying, so where I can compete in the championship. You guys were here last time, unfortunately I can't win the championship because I didn't get any points. You know, I missed the first 2 races, unfortunately, because they are really time specific like they are now. To be here at specific times and do the race within, like, go through all these qualifying warm up and shit like that, because so the whole process takes about that was me being forced to decelerate, I'm guessing, because I ran off the track a little bit or something like that at one point. I'm not sure what I got for penalty. But when you get a penalty, you gotta slow down. It slows you down by force. So I've got 2 minutes left, and I got. All right, I'm hitting 157 right now. What? Whoa! I had more than enough time. Well, anyway, I got 12th. Is where I qualified at. Unfortunately, they didn't give me my last minute 40 seconds. Well, my last minute and 50 seconds. I guess they didn't think I was fast enough to get it within that time. But, you know, that was going to be my lap, y'all. It was going to be the one right there. But anyway, so yeah. Hurricane is right now in first. Yeah, Patico, he got up there like a 142, and the best I got was a 150, so we're really going to have to push, like, hard next time. Then you still got to do that stupid thing with the little charge handle. Because you know me, if I got to deal with a charge handle, I'm not doing it. I don't care how good the gun looks. If that thing is not functional, it's not going to do me no good. You know what I mean? All right, this is it, guys. Yeah, Patico got a 142. Oh, perfect. That's beautiful. Yeah, my best was 150, so man, I'm gonna have to push to get with this guy. Oof. Can I change anything about it? No. Yeah, I need my gear, my brakes to stay like that. So, like with the front, because here we go. The reason I do these is because Gran Turismo is connected to the Rio Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So I try to compete in any of these big challenges that they have going on throughout the year. Unfortunately, like I said, I missed this one, but I will get in-game rewards for participating here, so that's worth it, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, I won't get, because I missed the first 2 races. I cannot win it. Yeah. But hey, what can you do with that? But we're gonna get us a jazz hit in here and enjoy ourselves. It's going to take about 20, 30 seconds, something like that, for them to actually start the race. And then, of course, people are going to start at different times because of the position. Uh, which, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, why don't they start the race from the back? So that if the back person starts first, by the time everybody gets up to the first person, they'll all be starting at the same spot. But, of course, you know how that goes. You really can't. They don't have 20 wide. 20 people on one lane. Your boy Gone Baby and that one guy. This little bitch. Boy, King, that's a knife. Yeah. Let's go. Like I said, I can't win it, but I can get points, I can get in-game rewards, and it'll give me a better driver rating for next time. Alright, boys and girls, time to get up to Pacheco. Yeah, they keep saying that it is, bro. In their opinion. God, I hate these fucking cars. But listen, I'm about to put up a video that I didn't even put up the other day when I was sitting there cussing Tabor out and telling him what the fuck they had going on because their game was shit. I got clipped into a wall. And I lost everything. And that was the last time I played. I said, nah, I'm not gonna fucking deal with the shit anymore. So yeah, they can sit there and say it's the best state it's ever been. It's fucking trash still. It's fucking trash still. No matter what the hell they talk about, it's fucking garbage. They need to fix these damn bugs, quit adding shit, and get their shit together. So you tell me, you run a couple raids while I'm here, Sharky, and you let me know if they're in the best state they've ever been in. Because the last time I was there, we were crashing all over the fucking place, and it was definitely not in a good state in any way. Like, they're fucking... Oh, that's the best state it's ever been in. Yeah, suck a dick, bro, because it's 99% exfil zone. Fucking idiot. Like, of course it's in the best state it's in when it's copying another game. Now, I'm talking more than one raid, Sharky, and honestly, at the end of the day, it's not gonna... Listen, think about this. If the Tabor was in the best state it's ever been in, then why did they have to fuck around for the next hour and a half waiting for the shit to get together because they fucked up when they wiped it? And nobody could get on this and the other. Like, they're bullshitting, you know? If it was in the best state it's ever been in, you would have been able to get on right when wipe ended. You know? Right when the shit was actually going on, when the game was supposed to be perfect again. Wipe at the time when we were supposed to be able to wipe the slate and stop the car. Jesus, fuck. This car is fucking garbage. I'm so glad. I'm so mad I picked this fucking car. I love Corvettes, but they just... Gran Turismo did a terrible job on this car. It's noticeably slower than all the rest of the cars once it gets to speed. like, it's just, like I said, I love a Corvette. You know, I can fucking blast through these things, but this car just doesn't like me. It doesn't want to perform. But anyway, Sharpie, at the end of the day, I'm not trusting Tabora again with the fucking 10-foot pole, because these fucking they always say this. They always say that Tabora's in the best state it's ever been. They always say that things are going great, looking up, and this and the other. And what I see at the end of it is bullshit. Straight bullshit. More blowing smoke up our ass. Oh, this is great. This is great. We're doing this. Skill issue, blah, blah, blah. Dude, fucking stop. Jesus. I might as well not even finish this race. Like, this is crazy. Look at this car. This fucking slow, bro. This is a race car. This is y'all's version of a race car. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, Sharky, at the end of the day, I'm going to go into Tabor, and that's just going to start lagging and fucking glitching, and kicking me out of the raid and all that. That's going to be it. It's because like I said, I'm so done with Tabor at this point. They piss me off so much that it's like they keep pissing me off so much that I'm not enjoying their game anywhere near as much as I was when I was watching someone else play it before I ever had. When I was watching it, I thought it was awesome, you know. I couldn't wait. And then I got it, and for a while there it was really good too. But then all these crazy bugs started rearing their heads. And that was all it took for me. Because if you know me, I'm one person that is against buggy, underdeveloped, incomplete games. Where they sit there and act like that, oh, we spent all this money on this game, you should love it, even though it's in the worst state that it could ever be in. And I'm not just talking about Tabor at this point. Like, so many people put out their games in such a terrible, glitchy, disgusting state. And that's why I really don't even have room for trust for Gran Turismo GTA 6 right now. Honestly, I feel that it will be a decent game, but I don't think it's going to be worth 12 years of waiting. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be very long in itself. I think they're going to milk the shit out of GTA Online, and that the single-player campaign will be done in a weekend. Literally. If they release it on a Friday, on Monday, you're going to have people that didn't even binge it all weekend. They just played it normally, and they'll be done. They'll be done with it. 2 days. 2 days, and you couldn't. And after 12 years, if you don't give me more than 2 days worth of content, like, that is not worth whatever. You know they're going to charge fucking $100 at least for this game. I want to make a video soon to Rockstar, because I really do not want this game to come out at $99.99 and all this shit. Seeing as what Switch did with Mario Kart World, like it's the best game that's ever been created. To be, like, who would have thought Mario Kart World would be would be the first game to break the $70 base game mold. They did it with the 60. I think I got it. They did it with the 60, and they did it with the 70. I think Nintendo did it, but you know, Volkswagen Beetle right now. Come on, no, the Swift though. But at the end of the day, you're just not getting a huge amount of trust from anything. Not even GTA 6. No matter what they do. How good they are on GTA 5 recently. GTA 5 was honestly only as good as it was. It wasn't perfect. You know, well, I love GTA 5. It was amazing. And I'm not going to dog GTA 5 just because they've been sitting there milking for the last 25 years. What I will say is that we got Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And they were all great games within their own right with a decent amount of story to them. And that was back then. Ooh, yeah, you like that. I bumped right in front of you, right? You bitch. That's what you get for fucking smashing me in the ass. So yeah, at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. But no, I'm not going to give Grand Theft Auto a free pass. I'm going to give anybody a free pass. I understand that, Sharpie, but remember, you're talking about one day out of almost 2 years. I'm not saying that the raids aren't going good, and I'm not saying that they didn't do something well this time. What I am saying is that the things that they've done in the past that continue to fuck this game up, when they do something right for one day, you're going to start sucking them off just because they did something right that was supposed to be going right for the last 2 years. You know, October 2023, I was watching Ghost of Tabor and I finally bought it. For the last year of Ghost of Tabor, it has been a non-stop shit show of total mayhem, mishaps, glitching, game crashes, and no, a couple hours out of this day, a good raid is going to make it. But the option is how to do that to understand when it comes to how things actually happen. Say you're working at a job and you've been working with a guy for 2 or 3 years and he just can't get his shit right, but one day he does everything great and then the next day everything goes back to bullshit for the next year and a half, 2 years. Like, yeah, he did great one day, but at the end of the day, 99% of the time he was still a piece of shit, and I wish he was gone. It was painful to work with this guy. Same thing with Tabor. It is painful. Anytime I put that headset on, I am expecting that something bad is going to happen. I'm not wishing for it, I'm just expecting. And I know that it did. and like I said, the last time I was there, I got glitched into the wall, Sharky. I got glitched in the freaking wall, bro. Come on. You cannot tell me that game was in a workable state at all times. Getting glitched in the freaking wall. But that's it. You know what? That doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, if they're gonna wipe the slate clean again and then start fucking the game up like an hour after they get it done, get it in, then I'm not going to do. I'm not giving them a free pass. I'm not saying you are, but I'm definitely not. You know, I'm gonna hold them to the same standards that I've been holding these fuckers to for the last 2 years. Because on March 24th, it was 2 years that the game was built, and 1 year that the game was fully released. And within that 1 year, well, within 2 years, the update they just gave us is literally the health system from Xfizz. There's little body parts. It's ridiculous, you know. And they took down the roadmap like Xfizz Zone was going to copy something that they did. Xfizz Zone, they did shit better than you. What the fuck are they copying you for? They want to copy Ghost of Tabor. Ruin their game, make it crash all the time, make boxes not open right. Leave from Tarkov. Oh no, I mean they like I said, the extraction the looter extraction shoot genre. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that to me is not a. Think about this: Grand Theft Auto and Driver, and I mean, think about any game that you can get out of your car, steal another car, shoot a guy, rob somebody for money. That they're gonna always call that a GTA 6 game. You know what I'm saying? And the boys can have the same thing. It's gonna be labeled a Tarkov. But I think the thing that differentiates these games in that way is VR itself. If you put Tarkov in VR the way it's supposed to, and studio from Tarkov and made that game in VR instead of copying that game in VR. But since they were the first, they don't really get classified as a copy anyways, because at the end of the day, Fortnite is a looter extraction shoot. You know, you just don't keep any of the stuff that you get. Which is one thing I don't like about Battle Royale style things like that. That's one thing that got me loving to war, because I could go get what I needed or set myself up the way I wanted to, and then I could be doing whatever I wanted in the raid while I was there. There was no time limit except for, the base time limit. There was no, you're getting kicked for inactivity or any of that stuff. So, it's just the way it is. Now, I don't know what else to tell you. They're going to have to get their shit together. I'm not giving them a free pass. And I guarantee you, if I get in there and they're fucking, dude, slow the what the fuck is it? If I get in there and I crash out the first raid, I'm done. Oh, sure. Not only that, listen, that thing yesterday, fucking, where they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna give everybody skins for the Wipe 3 day event, and then come out an hour later talking about, but do you rather have anything other than some dumbass skins that most of us already have anyway? And not only that, the fact remains it does nothing to what we can actually do, which is bullshit. So I'm not even. So yeah, an hour later after that debacle, they decided to give it to where everybody would get less. They would be able to buy things for 1% of total price. It took them an hour. You know why? Because everybody went fucking nuts in that general chat, which they should have. Like, what the fuck? All the rest of the wipe events you've ever given us. You gave us money and airdrops and boss spawns and shit. But this time, you're giving us stuff that would have been paid to kind of tease somebody, essentially, into buying it when the wipe happens. See what I'm saying, Sharky? Yeah, you see what they did? They tried to tantalize people with weapon skins that they couldn't have, so that when the game wiped, they would want to go buy those weapon skins. You see what I'm saying? They didn't do that because they were trying to, the Phoenixes were talking to each other in a different, with the skins on their guns. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you telling me that I'm going to walk up to a guy with a gun and ask him to look at it before he shoots me instead? Hey guy, is your gun green and black? I gotta make sure, because then I know you're one of the guys like that. No, nobody would fucking do that. That's the stupidest lore dump you could ever try to do. What you should have done was what you normally do, which is why it works. Like, that shit was disgusting. I couldn't believe it, and everybody I saw on there that was like, wait, they gave us skins for the day 3 thing? They were like, no, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, so day 1 you get boss spawns and airdrops 100%. Day 2 you get access to all trade lanes. Day 3 you get all the skins. You get all the weapon cameras. Are you fucking kidding? That was a, like I said, depending on how old you are, you might not be old enough to see, not you, Sharpie, but whoever's listening may not be old enough to see these sort of backhanded tactics that people do. Why else would they give you access to something that you would have to pay for when it comes to and for only one day? When they never do that. And uh, it doesn't give you anything. It literally does nothing. You see what I'm saying? So they gave us nothing in the hopes that we would give them something when the game wiped. Instead of just letting the game wipe and having fun and going into the next one, they say, oh, I like this weapon skin that I was able to have yesterday. I would like to go buy that weapon skin. You know? We already know about the weapon skins. Anybody that's here knows about weapon skins. Knows what you would have to do to get them. So stop trying to sell them to us. Right? And disguise it as a special event. That's the dick move. That's the thing about it that needs to be seen, that Combat Waffle is so fucking shady, yo. That's why I don't even fuck with these people. Like, I think I will put my video up that well, shit, this is the last night. Dang. But, so I got 11th if nothing else, shit. Well, if I can make it through the rest of the halfway. This car was not agreeing with me, guys. Fastest lap I got was 152, and the fastest lap I got on qualifying was 150. So I didn't even beat my qualifying times. Like, that was crazy. Don't love how this race turned out, but better luck next time, guys. But like I said, I'm not trying to win it I'm trying to win the race, but and it is always hard to come back from 11. You know, there is a way, but it's just, you got to be perfect. You got to be perfect on every lap and get faster on every lap, and maybe you'll get to like fifth place. It's the way it happens. But yeah, we got points for it. We'll get money for it at the end of the month. No harm, no foul. Are they saying I was behind the lap? Understand? Are they saying that I was behind the lap? So they just stopped the race. For me. Instead of, wow, okay. Well, what can you do, guys? I raised one position. I don't even know how that happened. I need a grand, a little money. Uh, my sportsmanship rating went down. Why? What? It's not like I went after anybody or anything every once in a while. You know, I mean, no, I didn't though, but that one guy I definitely did. So if they want to take my rating down to a B, fuck it, whatever. Not that one guy specifically, you know, that's named that one guy, but what's his name? Dominguez, that bastard in the 911 that kept trying to run me off the road in the qualifiers. Oh, that's crazy that the pressure from the the adaptive triggers is still there until you exit this little menu here, which is crazy because you can actually feel how there's so much tension on the control on the trigger. I'm gonna tell you what, if you don't have a PS5, go get you one. Just go get it. If nothing else, if you don't want a PS5 or if you can't afford it right now, the whole $350, $400, however much it is, used, because do not go out there and buy it from Sony for freaking more money than you would have paid for it a couple years back. That's stupid. I'm like, I eventually have to buy another PS5 because GTA 6, of course. But, and I will not, I might re-race this if it lets me. I might re-race this if it lets me. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, what was I just Oh yeah, do not go buy. All right, sounds good, Sharky. I'm gonna load up my headset here in a second, see what happens. What time is 3:51? See, it didn't take quite an hour, uh, but yeah, you can see it takes about 45 minutes at least to go through the whole training and like qualifying and warm up, and, all this different shit that goes on. So it was definitely. Oh, I still got one day left of that. It was definitely trying if nothing else, but it takes a little while. I've been trying to win this guy here, and I just cannot get that son of a bitch. And I've been using my Audi, and I've been getting close. I think the highest I've got was like third, well, fifth or sixth. Unfortunately, it did not go well that way, but it'll all work out. Because this, I'm going to definitely win either way. This car is fast enough. It's just these cars are really, really fast too. They're all the same cars that pretty much that I was just racing. You know, so it's not like that. And actually, these cars are all much, much faster. They're all, uh, well, no, I can't say they're much, much faster, but they're all at least 450 to 500 horsepower, which is around what it was, what we're racing with on the GR Corvettes and stuff like that I was just racing. The GT3. So you see, we got like a V8 Vantage, Alfa Romeo, Genesis, Dodge Viper, Corvette C7 GR4. So it literally is like a class below the GR3s. But honestly, it's kind of not like faked in that way, but all of us had to put our power down to a certain level, you know what I mean? So that we could race within these regulations. Oh, I'm still playing on it for some reason. I have no idea what controls it. They're way the hell over there. That sucks. All right, so my bad, guys. I'm cutting on to bore right now just to see if it's gonna need an update or anything like that, and then we're gonna get going. But yeah, anyway, don't even get me started on Tabor anymore, guys, because like I said, I'll put the video up that I of what happened last time, and you'll see what I mean. And why I just do not love Tabor the way I used to, and it's all because the management of combat waffles. You know, like I said, I don't know. I never say anything about the devs because the developers are doing a job they're getting paid to do, and it's up to the management to keep making sure that things are important to them. You know, it's also up to the management to make sure that they reward employees when they do something right so that they will continue to do them. You know, if I shit on an employee every time that somebody's in the Discord comments, they're really not going to love it. But if every time that they do something wrong, I let them know that they did it wrong, and every time that they do something right, I let them know that they did it right, they will appreciate when somebody lets them know they did something right, instead of just shitting on them every time they do something wrong. You know? And you've seen me do it plenty of times. I've said to Tabor, you know, I like the way the game's running right now. It's doing good. It's, you know, I like the backpack, I like the this, I like the that, you know, so, but that's just me. I'm a management guy. You know, I've been in leadership so many times in so many different ways in my life that I know what a good leader looks like. I know what a good leader needs to do in order to make his people happy and keep them productive. It's not all about patting everybody. What the world is it? Oh, okay. So they updated the background. Not bad. But yeah, you know, I'm doing the optimization right now, so once that's done, then we'll be good to go. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and do this race, set everything up, and we'll be ready. Mostly doing all the stuff so that I can keep the headset off while I'm in and it not refers direct collectively to some of the things PlayStation, Steam, into this go. So they are working on the PlayStation 5. thought we were supposed to have our name every time, every event, so why do I have to keep doing this? Your selected PvP name will be reserved for next season. Okay, your current reserved name is going to be low sex. Well, I'm not going to be negative today. But anyway, I'm not going to be negative. Just going to let it do its thing. Race this race, and then I'm going to hop on with you guys. What in the hell? What? Oh my god! Dude! I've been in the game for 10 seconds. And the right stick, if you go up on the right stick, it makes you jump. Since when has that been a thing, bro? Since when has that been a thing? Come on. Now I gotta worry about jumping all over. Oh my god. Sharky, I thought you said everything was great, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm already doing weird stuff. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god, bro. That, just that in itself is gonna get me, that's gonna get me killed, I guarantee it. It's going to get me killed, and it's just gonna be a really great time. I can already see it happen. Let me see. Is that even a thing now? Yeah, that is not a thing. You know what? It's okay. I'm just gonna be jumping around. Crazy. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you, Sharky. If they do not fix this movement, bro, to where you actually can walk in a diagonal, like I don't know if y'all notice it, but when you walk in a diagonal in certain positions, you just stop moving. Totally, you just stop moving in any way, and that in itself kills it for me because when I'm trying to go forward, if I try to turn left a little bit, I stop moving. How is that the best state this game's ever been in? Jeez, bro. Like, I've been in the game for 2 minutes and I already found 2 glitches, bro. In the best state it's ever been. This shit is bullshit. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna do this race and then I'm gonna hop on. But I'm gonna tell you what. Like I said, I'm already jumping around just by pushing the right stick to forward, and when I move, while I'm moving, there is a very apparent spot in the left diagonal corner, just like there's always been, where you just stop moving. It's not hard to replicate. It literally happens every time you go in a circle. Like, it just doesn't want to let you walk that direction. You start walking it, and it just stops. Up there it is, the right and left corners. If you hit them just the right position, they just stop moving, and it kills it every time. Oh wow! Throw you away like a Colt Peacemaker. Throw you away. Bullshit Eldorado shotgun. Throw you away. Throw you away. Sorry, I'm getting rid of some stuff real quick because I don't have. I have the amount of stuff that I've already got in my hands is too much. Well, that I already have in my kiosk, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's around 40. Just read these. Debate. I'll let you. I'll see what happens when I want to get my first gun out. But yeah, we're gonna do this race right quick, and then we'll hop on some DeBoer. All right, yeah. So yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on in like this race is gonna be probably about 10 minutes, so it won't be too bad, and then we'll be good to go. And I'll be on with you, my boy. Sharky's on today. Sharky's on as well, so I'm gonna try to link us all up. If you're still on, Sharky, let me know. And actually, I just remembered my girl gets off at 6 today, which is normally when Wednesdays are my longer days, so I'm good. So I'll be good for a while, just in case you might miss me. What? Oh yeah, the health thing. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. If that ain't exfil zone, I mean, damn. Yeah, let's get this race started so I can hop onto the board and let's go. Shit. Now with this one, I have to worry about gas and tire wear. Not tires as much because stay was pretty decent loose, but this thing is a gas up, so it will. I will definitely need to pit at least once. I'm wanting to pit one time. That's where I want it. One time pit at like lap 3. I don't believe that's going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. But I can't be caught running out of gas again because that is what always kills it. Yeah, I'm about to see some shit right here. What? Damn, young. Oh, y'all twins out here. You. So y'all can see what I was truly born to do. Yeah, Keegan, you're actually just in time. I'm actually about to hop onto board right after I finish this race. Come on, my guy. It'll be a little later day because my girl works till like 6 on Wednesdays. So my first day back, I'm usually pretty good for a little extra time. Good. I got Sharky and Braylix right now. And then if you want to maybe get on one later, let me know when you get on. Yeah, you're the Braylix I was talking about, Braylix. Now, yeah, I mean, if I'm not on anymore, that'll be one thing. But yeah, I'll be on till at least 6 o'clock. So just get on as soon as you can, and we'll get you going. Yeah, Keegan. As a matter of fact, since Braylix may not be on for until about 5:30 or something like that, whenever I hop in, just hop on and we'll get you in. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Braylix. Like it's gonna be a little bit, so it's all working out, my boys. Woo! I'll show y'all what the car looks like here in a second. It is one of my beauties. At night, in like 2 hours. Yeah, he was Sharky, but I have explained to him that that won't happen again. Because if it does, we won't play with him again. You know what I mean? Well, I specifically won't because this is a mature game. And if you can't be mature, then I don't want to play with you. That's just not the way it works. Yeah, exactly, Braylon. So it's like You know, I mean, I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I like to get off though when my girl gets here because she's been gone all day. I like to spend time with her in the meantime before she has to go back to bed again at like 11. And that's honestly, all you young boys that I talk to, y'all should all learn this lesson for you. And tell you what, you think it's all going to be about what you want to do all the time, and it's just never going to be that. It's not even that someone has control over your life or that you don't have control over your life, but you do have obligations. When you get older, you have obligations to people. You know, it won't be you get to do whatever you want all the time. I'm only able to do what I'm doing on the days that I do it because you know, that's my schedule. Those are the times that I have a day off, so I use it to the highest of my ability. But times that you see that I haven't got on until later is when I'm cleaning the room and doing dishes and different shit that I have to get done to keep the place looking nice. So even when you do have a day off or you have your time to yourself, you may not always even be able to work with it then. Well, think about this, Braylix. I'm not actually able to read your whole message, but think about this. When she gets home, it'll probably be about 6:30, 6:40. So I will be on pretty much the whole time until then, minus whatever time that she'll probably call me around 5:30, quarter to 6, ask me to order a pizza. We've all been there trying to order a pizza while I'm in the middle of a thing, and it doesn't go terribly, but it definitely slows the pace down just a little. I got a pit for some gas in a second. For me, Braylix, in 2 hours. Okay, so my tires are good. I'm not going to change those right now. So, get. Honestly, Sharky, I've done it plenty of times. Y'all just don't always know because it may not be in the middle of a firefight. When I'm sitting there asking my girls, like, give me a pepperoni extra cheese. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me kill this guy right quick first. If I got back on after she was home, it would be later tonight, probably about 11 or 12, after she's gone to sleep again. See, think about this. People say, oh, why you got to get off when your girl gets there, you know, this and that and the other. Think about it. I've been here all day, able to do whatever I want. Oh, yeah, I'll be on. I may not be on as often the weekend, but remember, I'll be on for the rest of the week. Thursday, Friday, I'll be on. And today. And and I will be on more in the nighttime as well because, sorry, my knee itched here. Because, since it's wipe, I want to get back into it a little fresher again. I really didn't play as much as I wanted to last wipe, but y'all know they had so much bullshit going on. I can't say for sure, but probably, yeah. Look at that nice one right there. She hit it a little hard. Yeah, it just wasn't all it was supposed to be, and man, so many bugs and crashes. Every time I got on, it was crashing 2, 3 times in one raid. Like, I got video evidence of the shit. It just wasn't there. Alright, slow down a little more now. Nice. Check my brake balance. I think it's a little bit to the rear. to the front, honestly. Yep, to the rear. Come on, there we go. I don't know about you guys, but I like my brakes in the front more because that's where the engine's at. So I feel like it to me, and in my experience, it helps stop the car a little bit faster and give you a little bit more edge over what you're doing. That was just me fucking up. But yeah, when it's like when you got that weight in the front there, even though the engine is in the back of this car, it helps stop the forward momentum to me better than if the brakes are in the rear. Brakes are in the rear, they're like trying to drag a car to stop. Whereas the brakes in the front are a force from in front of the engine pushing it to stop. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for stopping by. We're about to hit up some Tabor here in a little bit, right after this race. But yeah, we're trying to finish this race that we haven't been able to get done because this freaking stop gas and all this crazy stuff, man. It just gets in the way. But if you don't get that power and lean, that power and essentially economy mode going when you're driving, where mine right now is as least powerful as it can be to save as much gas as I possibly can. Because that's seems to be all my car's problems. They just freaking drink gas like water. So what's a 249? Is that a sniper rifle? I mean a rifle of some sort, like the old bolt action style? I haven't seen it. Take. Oh, it's an LMG, not bad. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I can imagine you're probably only going to be able to find that in raid. The bar. Yo, the bar is level 2 now. Like, come on, bro. I mean, the bar is good, but it ain't as overpowered as everybody's talking about it could be. That's a great starter gun because it can't get any attachments. You can't put a drum mag on it or anything like that. Like, you literally have iron sights and nothing else. I feel like that's a great level 1 gun. Yeah, level 3, that's stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it used to be level 1, and now they're up to level 3. Like, it's, if you could put an attachment on it or make it in any way better than it is already, that would be level 3 material. But if I'm just buying a gun that I can't even put a sight on, can't put a drum mag in, can't put a foregrip on to make it any easier to use, like, the bar is a good gun. Oh yeah, I mean, me too. I get it that way because of my liability service. You know, I bought the the Independence Day, so Tabor hates my guts because they can't charge me all money. Oh, they got you. They got you, bro. Yeah, you know how that goes. But yeah, did you buy the new packs this wipe or last wipe? The DLC packs. When did you buy them? Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright, I'm fifth on my last lap. Let's get it in, y'all. You know what that means. We're about to pump this power up here. That's good, then you're a good one, Barrett. I mean, yeah, Barrett. All I need is third on this one, y'all, so wish me luck. Alright, that's fourth place right there. Yeah, I just dogged his ass. What the fuck? Here we go, y'all. We gotta get past that guy right there. It's the only thing we have to do to get this motherfucking gun. Or to get this fucking trophy. And today's the last day we can do it, too. It's a Volkswagen Beetle. No, it's a Renault. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not, I'm not losing to you, bro. What? Oh, yeah. Got him. Third place finally, motherfuckers. Whew. Shit, man. Yeah, I got all the. See, that's the thing. I got all of them too, but I got them with the Independence Day edition, so they can't charge me for anything else they come out with because I get all DLCs for free from now for, you know. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, that's what I'm saying. So when did you buy your last DLC? When did you buy the last DLC that you've got? Hmm. What do you mean I don't want? No, I don't have to pay for that. I get everything for free. That's why they called us a liability. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, Braylux, I don't have to pay for anything else ever again. That's why me and the Founding Fathers, anybody that got Independence Edition or the Founding Fathers Edition, exactly, Braylux. That's the thing. So they love you because you still have to pay for items. Anytime they come out with a new DLC that you want, you have to buy it. If they come out with a new DLC, I automatically get it. And so do the Founding Fathers and anybody else who has the Independence Day edition. That's why it only went for 30 days. We'll never... Alright, you're good. But yeah, we will never have to pay for anything else again, so now we're just sucking up their server time. They said, and I quote, 100 hours is what you're supposed to get. You're supposed to get on, play your 100 hours, and leave. never to play Tabor again, ever in life. And that's what the older people were supposed to do, and then get off the servers to make room for new people. So that's why you guys may not understand sometimes why I have such a bad taste in my mouth for Tabor, because when they called us liabilities, I mean, that to me says, I don't like you as a customer. I want you to stop being my customer. And me refusing to do that by continuing to play this game pisses them off more and more, because every time anybody gets on that's a Founding Father or an Independence Day edition owner, they are losing money, essentially. Or essentially, well, if nothing else, wasting it, because we were only supposed to play for 100 hours and get off. You see what the problem is? Damn, that car is beautiful. But yeah, I'm going to get up off here and switch over to Tabor, and then I will see y'all in just a bit. I got look at that, even on Reddit, they're already talking shit about this update. It's just 2 new guns and an ununique health system. The bug fixes appear to be minimal and should have been fixed as soon as they had the fix ready to go, rather than waiting for wipe. Hardly worth a wipe, especially in comparison to the last wipe, where we got a new map, changed mission system, changes to the NPCs, PvE, a new gun, and twice as many bug fixes, which felt far more significant to improving the game. Listen to this. Oh yeah, the wipe had nothing to do with additions to the game. Tabor is copying Tarkov's playbook of wipe whenever a competitor has something going on, to try to keep people from playing the other game. A lot of people who mostly play Tabor might have tried exfil at the wipe next week, which is of course what I thought as well. There's no reason to have wiped it this early. But anyway, trying out exfil would keep them from playing the early wipe Tabor. By the time they get through early wipe Tabor, exfil will still be mid-wipe top, and it'll be too late to comfortably start. This wipe had nothing to do with content, it's purely trying to shut out competition. You hit the nail on the head. Tabor wipe used to feel special because it brought new content with the restart of your character, but they only did it that way because they had no competition. Watching CWS scramble as Exfil Zone came onto the scene with a bang, it's just pathetic. Even Scott's comment of "fuck it, wipe starts tomorrow" is cringe and laughable, even though wipe was due to come soon anyways. Pushing it earlier for the sake of trying to bring players back and monopolize their time on Tabor is a joke. If you make a quality game that people want to play, people will stay. See what I'm talking about? Like, and I haven't found the thing that they're talking about with Scott. I heard somebody said something that Scott put a weird tweet out, and I'm guessing he said, "Fuck it, wipe starts tomorrow." Like, did you not plan this? Did you not plan this thing that you're doing? Or is it just a spur of the moment? You're like, well, fuck it, we're just gonna wipe it. Fuck it. You know? That to me is like, so what are you wiping it for? What are you wiping it for? The last day that it was wiped was like December. Now it's April. I think that's what it was, December 18th or something like that. So it's not like a refresh wasn't ready, but honestly, I feel like maybe 2 wipes a year is fine, every 6 months, because think about it this way. So you don't understand how their wipe schedule go? Okay, we on December 18th, if my correction is right, and then we went on April 16th. What kind of schedule is that? Like 4 months, so are they going to do it every 4 months? Okay, here we go. Listen to this. I don't hate it, but I was fine with it as it is, talking about the bar. If it was cheaper, I'd use it as a LOL, see what happened, naked run gun, but at that price, I would much rather have a kitted out Scar. It's just my go-to, what sights and stuff for that price. Be interesting to see how that affects the landscape, considering when you hear a bar going off, you kind of know what you're dealing with player-wise. I'd probably use it in the same way when I found the Stoner Drum mag, and I have some AP pack. It's the tank and plink away gun. Now, if you can use a Stoner Drum mag on the bar, that's a little different, but I'm not sure. I've never heard that. Yeah, if it's more than a G3, I'm not doing that. Why would I buy that instead of a G3? Yep, to be honest, it kind of makes it obsolete in my opinion, but that does mean it is basically 12,000 that I can pick up and slap on my bag in the rig. Sure. Yeah, this limiting things with a time limit, that's crazy. You still on the line, sir? Looking for the stall back there. What the fuck is this? Vegan is the goat? What the hell? That is apparently a groove iron. Vegan is the goat. Sharky. the fuck? So you tell me right now, I probably can't even play it. This is fucking dense. What? God, this is. And you know what? To me, honestly, that is the weirdest thing. I feel like that side. I'm still sitting on the bed because I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to get into the door now. Now, if they've made it to where we can't put guns up in the bag anymore, I'm going to be very upset. They can patch out anything. They can patch out anything except for bugs. Let me tell you what, bro. And this is why I don't tell people about stuff on stream, because I'd rather have a bug where I could get things in a bag that would normally fit in. I mean, this doesn't fit, but at the end of the day, it was doing just fine last week. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, anything that you think that you can get an advantage of, they will patch it out. If it is something that is breaking the game, it's going to be there for the next year. Like, that's crazy. Darn, that was one of my best features, too. But yeah, last week I could just pop it right in. It would sit there in the gun, clean the bag real nice like. This week, let's see if the Mac changes stuff still fit. Because if the Mac things don't fit anymore, I'm going to be very upset. Looks like they will. Yay. Right. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I like that. I don't love Sprite, but everything else is good. something kind of light instead of bubbly. Good. Oh, Keegan, that happens, you know. I'm on Tabor right now as long as the damn thing actually works, but yeah, I haven't tried War Thunder yet, but I did download it. Yeah, that's one reason I don't love uh, like World of Tanks, stuff like that, because I like to be able to. Yeah, me and Sharky are here, so if you're on, hop on here. But is everybody something? What? It's just like the feeling of being always constricted to. It's like when you play Need for Speed or some kind of racing, you want to be able to stop driving the cars. But the game is only about driving cars, so once you're done, I feel like War Thunder has a little bit more going for it because you can drive things and stuff, but oh, you want what's your Tabor name, Peter? Because you that. Well, I had already been before. But it says that so, damn. Damn, yo, what you talking about? Yeah, no, I'm right. Right. So you said potheads? Nah, let me tell you what, that's worse than potheads. I've been smoking my whole life. I could make this stuff work. These fuckers, man, they are on some whole. They smoking these dog food. They're on this. That's what we talking about. Just I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but way that they put these games together is just like I said, like I was saying earlier, when I was voicing the thing, I'm like, it's all about leadership. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I guarantee you this, Sharky, and I want you to take this into your daily life. If you go after any of the factors that you are in charge of, this is the two things that you need. They either have a motivational need or a training need. You know what I'm saying? So when they have a motivational need or when they have a training need, that's easily to explain. Okay, you don't know how to do something, I'll go back over it and show you what to do, whatever, blah, 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 right? If they have a motivational need, that normally means that they are not giving a shit because they're either not getting paid enough, underappreciated for the work that they do, and just don't care anymore, you know what I mean? Or they as a person just don't care about their job. And it's your job as a leader to instill that motivation in them by either letting them know that, hey, if you do this, you'll get a raise. If they're not a great employee, then you say, hey, you do great, blah, 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 here and there, and sometimes you mess up or whatever, but I need you to improve. If they don't improve, you let them know. Listen, guy, I'm going to start writing your ass up. I'm going to start firing you. I'm going to start suspending you and firing you, bro, because I'm not going to have you here doing these things. When they told me that the sites and stuff were bad, as a developer, my boss would have came to me and said, listen, everybody's saying the sites need to be worked on. Let's get that done. 2 weeks later, I would have came to that guy and said, hey, so how far have we got on those sites? If he showed me 0% progress, I'd tell him, listen, you are not the only person that knows how to develop games and create codes. So if you want to continue working here, I need to come back 2 weeks from now and see noticeable improvement that I can put into the game. If I don't, you are going to be written up. A week later, if I don't see more progress, you will be written up again. A week later, if I don't see progress, I will suspend you for a week. And if a week after you come back, I haven't seen any progress since then, you're fired. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, okay, Sharky, right then, that was a month and a half of working with a person to get them to do one thing. And at the end of that month and a half, that person would either be gone or they would have completed the task. You see what I mean? That to me says that the leadership is just not doing what it's supposed to do. Because right there, a month and a half, I gave a person 2 weeks to get it started. I gave a person 2 weeks more to get something going. I gave a person a write-up, and they worked another week. I gave them another write-up. They worked a whole nother week. I suspended them for a week. They came back, and they worked a whole nother week. And if after all those weeks they didn't get anything done, they don't want to do it. And you need to replace them. So you guys calling us liabilities while you're paying people to do nothing for a year and a half is not making sense. You know? Like, how long did it take us to get better sites? Oh my God. One person or a team of people, whatever, could not make that happen for over a year and a half. And you're telling me nobody should have got fired by then? Like and of course, yes, it goes to the the accountability of the developers themselves. But at the end of the day, there is a person in charge of this operation for a reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. Did you get in trouble? Oh, so the game is not loading up. Wow. The boy is such a great game. God, I love this game. Think about this, Shark. Listen to what you just said. Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So, I've got people at the place that I work somebody just left and they're having their family members and friends give bad reviews for a frozen yogurt place. You see what I'm saying? Like, all this is a business. That's what it is to them. That's all it's ever going to be. It's a money-making organism. And as long as this organism lives, they will continue to make money. The second that it starts dying, that's when they actually start caring. And that's when the contracts with extras and shit like that. Until this organism starts dying, they don't have to care because it's still making them money. That's where boycotts came from. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, we're doing that kind of shit. We're trying to continue fucking with that. And you're either gonna, your business is either gonna go down to the fucking ground and demolish, or you're gonna get your shit together. Those are the options you got.
Somebody said in the general chat, like, get your shit together, stop. Fix your fucking games. Stop shooting people up here.
Oh my god! And see, I don't even mention that shit because I don't know what kind of person this guy is or whatever, or what he did or didn't do in his personal life. You know, that's one thing. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't care what you do or did in the world. Get this fucking game that we paid for together, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Like, to me, think about this, Sharpie. How embarrassing would it be for me on the grand opening of any place that I would be opening right now? Say I closed for the night, and when I open up in the next morning, you can't even get the fuck in. What the fuck kind of door is that? There's a place that's open, but I can't get through the door because the guy won't let me. Like, come on. And this is a working game. If you can't play the game, then how is this a working game? You know, I'm just not sure where we're at. Jeez. All right, sounds good, Keegan. I'm gonna try to get into a raid. I went into the thing to buy some shit from Mr. Board Market. See what they let me do. As a matter of fact, I want to know if I can stream from 2 different places at once. Let me just see, my boy. I need to change my title, but I'm like, I feel like it should be, can we actually play Ghost of Tabor? Let's see if it loads us into raid. That one works good.
Just imagining us playing
What X-Fil's in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, swipe day, why not, you know? Alright, so now it says we're creating a broadcast. Alright. What's that?
So it's basically like the F5, but it just got rails everywhere. So I think that's a whole bullshit. I think the main is that it's at the Spectre 4.
Oh, wow. Spectre 4. I will never touch that gun. I will never. There are so many other better guns. Why the fuck would I want that? Okay, so that one's still streaming. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm live from Tabor. It's like it's trying to be. Yep, it says I'm live on Gran Turismo still. I've never tried. I've always wanted to try to see what it would do, or whether it was going to lose its fucking mind. It looks like it kind of lost its mind. It knows that there's one there. Yeah, let's play it next in queue, bitch, and then push the next button, and yeah, I am live. I'm live on both at the same time. For some reason, it just wouldn't let me do it probably because I'm the one that's been in the whole thing the whole time. But yeah, so I'm live on the PlayStation and the computer at the same time. That's fucking funny. That is funny. I don't ever have to not be live. You could just go on and pick whichever one I'm playing. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that thing. I'm only running. Let's see what the guns are like. Which honestly, at the end of the day, yeah, well, it's one of those things too. It's like at the end of the day, why don't we just make it to where all the powerful guns, like, you know what I'm saying? You deserve to give it a try, the same thing with like a Barrett. Like, why would I want to get penalized by buying a Barrett and then have to buy every single magazine? That makes no sense, you know what I'm saying? It's the only gun you can't buy ammo for. Like, what? Just like so many design choices that they put together with the board just don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't understand what they have going on. I want the Stunner, but I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at this L85. What could it be decent? The light attachments. Man, I think that's the most pretty.
Same memory as the AS map.
Yeah, the fucking A-Cloud was right before, I hate it. The only one I have to look forward to is the freaking snake side.
Yeah. Which you get level 3,
That and see what I'm saying? They got such weird choices that they got. I just don't understand where they're with.
Also,
That is so stupid. But you can see what I'm going to say.
it's like being able to buy something.
Yeah. Well, how this net? How deep is it? And you don't think to me they got to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna find stuff and see if I can do that too. Maybe we got something to see. But I can buy essence. So, like that is such a powerful ability to suppress like I can't remember like a GT7 Baby. Well, I guess it's yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a good thing you can have, but you don't want to bring S&G suppressor in because voltage in that thing is power. It feel quick, you know, unless you aim it directly at it, you do the best. But it's not like you went up there with this man and just started obliterating. Yeah, exactly. I love that. I'm just lucky. They wouldn't have been able to find me. On 63, 77. Yeah. I had to put insurance on it. And that was my mistake last time too. I didn't buy any mags. So anytime I needed mags on my gun, I was pulled up the paper, the whole thing. at the end of the day, you can't tell me that none of these issues arise. And now I can only buy 4 of the magazines. Oh, says unavailable in this point. Yes, I can buy it. Starting to look at this tracer back. There's nothing bad about it. That's the thing with the way the bullets are. You know, this stuff, people getting mad. It's different. Chip seal? You got a confidence? It's what? Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe it's me.
They just try to make a game. People can have fun. They don't do it for their money, they don't do it for shit. They do it to make people happy. They literally said the only reason why they made DVD, pay up for, multiplayer access on their phones, DVD, is because of the server cost. Like, you cannot tell me that play DVD anyways. You're not telling me this bullshit right here. Hey, $100.
All it's ever going to be like, what the fuck? And that's why people think that I'm like salty about like them calling us a liability because there's something like, dude, they called us a liability because we bought the product, and they got pissed off because they couldn't make money on us. And now it's got like that. Like, that's not my fault. Oh no, liability because you fucked up. You told yourself something for some reason that one day, I want to not get paid for these things anymore. I'm going to offer them all for free. And somebody took advantage. Somebody took you up on that offer and you got mad about it. And now we're liabilities and we're supposed to only spend 100 hours on the game and get the fuck off because we're taking up server space. 458, they said channels will be back up momentarily. Apologize for the random ping. It's not a random ping, it's an update on your fucked up game. It's what the fuck is that? This is what I'm talking about. This guy actually thinks. This guy actually thinks that no one's waiting to see what the next update will be about this game actually working. He's just like, oh, hey guys, by the way. Huey, I have had so much respect for you, but that is just not it, bro. 2.5.
I can't believe he would actually say something like that. Like, how you guys should just go 100 hours on the game that is fucking clear.
Yeah, look at him.
And then whenever we actually are having fun, buy your games or your shitty skin, play the fucking game.
Yes, Sharky.
Big ass battle. Ran on and on. Okay. And you can just
What video is doing. It's your baby. You want to play the game. So don't fucking come after me when I want to play the game longer than you want me to play it. It's because you think it's causing you to spend money. Like, fuck you, guy. Don't make fucking video games then. What are you talking about? Like, it's again the overhead of having made a video game and people want to play it. I might still be on it because it's 5:23 right now, so I've got about an hour left or so. Sorry, but yeah, it's like, yo, that's just like when they said that, I could not believe it. I was like, yo, to me, in a normal business, in any type of business I would be in as a manager, if somebody came to me and said, hey, your employee just called me a liability, said I need to get out because I came too many times or I've been here too long, enjoying this food or whatever, how many times can you go to McDonald's? Is there a limit? Like, okay, I can only go to McDonald's 100 times, and now I'm back the 101st time, the 101st time, and dude came and said, oh, I'm a fucking liability, and I've already bought 100 meals, I just need to be good with that for the rest of my whole life. Fuck you, guy. A time limit on Tabor? What do you mean? Oh, no, I mean, other than, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we have a time limit on it.
just like the and then I had your publishing that much touring focus factor kit. Sorry, but your members of the board has been used now. Please hold on this fucking game right now.
You have exceeded 100 hours in our server. Oh, Braylix, yeah, that's essentially what happened, is that Fish, pretty much one of the top guys of Combat Waffle, said that anybody that bought the Founding Fathers or the Independence Day edition are liabilities because we needed to have played our 100 hours and got off so that we're not taking up server space for new players. So because we don't have to pay for those things when we were talking about that earlier. I don't have to buy any of those other DLCs, so since they can't charge me any more money for anything, they hate my fucking guts now and think that I should just get off the game because I'm using up their server space. But no, yeah, if you had a 100-hour limit, I would have been gone with it. I'd be making videos every day talking about how fucking raunchy this game was. I'm serious, I'm debating because it's like the only reason I haven't yet is because I haven't wanted to go through all the bullshit of starting an over this and another. But at the end of the day, it seems like it might even be worth it. Oh wow! So when I push deploy, it says rates are deployed. Yeah, getting deployed. Okay, so should I restart it? I see what happened. Yeah. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, it's it. That's why I can't get in the raid because nobody can do anything because the game's at a fucking standstill right now.
Yeah. But you can't have people playing your fucking game. You need to either A, fix your fucking game, B, take base.
Exactly. That's the thing to me, and it's like that's why everybody is like, oh, why do you even care? Like, because they're talking about specific people, and even then, so it's like anybody. It doesn't even extend to just the Founding Fathers and the Independence Day guys. It's everybody. anybody that the second they stop giving Combat Waffle money, they need to have played their 100 hours and leave. That's what they're saying. It doesn't matter whether you're a free person like an Independence Day or not, Founding Fathers or not. If you stop spending money on their product, you need to leave after 100 hours. Is pretty much what Infish was saying, because you are now a liability on the servers, taking up space where other people that are giving us money are there, and they need to be there because they're continuously giving us money. Oh. And that's just fucking. Oh, it's at 100%. I think we're on the phone. Where it's going to say that. Yeah. Yep. Dude, if we get a Tabor fix before GTA 6, I will definitely be surprised then. What's up, Braylon? Hello? What's up? Nah, thing, we can barely hear you, bro. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what, that's one. Huh? Yeah, this thing is big of bullshit. Yeah, and honestly, think about this. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much money do y'all need, bro? God damn. How much do you need? I mean, fuck. Yeah, go Epstein style. At least you can get something happening. Yeah. Oh, damn. Hey, what's up, bud? What's that? Sorry for making all the work. But I can barely hear you. Made too much work. Oh, yeah, nah, I'm in like 75 of those things anymore. I don't even care what's up. They're just there. Sit. Yeah, there we go. Extra small long john. Said 9PL XXSL or just one. Just whenever my girl gets home, probably about 6:30 area. Don't see them today. Oh, I see the server list. That doesn't have the game. That's started.
Like, you don't like, see, like, joins your writing.
No, yeah, I did that. And it brought up a server browser, but it doesn't have that. It doesn't have any games that I could join from that server. So yeah, just go through the or like let me know when it's all done. It should pop up here.
Just go
Yeah. What you got, brother? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, brothers, I may be on the people. Man, it's disconnected again. I'm gonna be honest, Onward's been fucking with me too lately. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I couldn't tell you. I'm not usually on the weekend, so that's why I say, yeah, I'll definitely do Yeah, maybe. Let's do mercenaries. Alright, sounds good. Password is going to be 69. Exactly. And if they do, then they came to the right place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so JMG.
So whenever I type in, make sure it's a start distance or something there.
Matter of fact, go to the server list. We'll just go. See, one on turbo. One on design. Yeah, it's firefight. It's on turbo. You see one. I see one on that. Are you on the east server?
Yeah. Maybe you should.
Alright, so I'll tell you what, grab whatever one that you want to play, and then get the first one.
So we use GT.
It's the shows it, but it's not showing. This is, I'm going to be honest, this is one reason that I don't love. I've always liked things that not only necessarily single player, but even like split screen games back in the day, like Call of Duty and shit.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have that any day that I can play with someone in my house or whatever, than have a game that you can only play online. Whenever that you're not online, it's just over.
Yeah.
That's one reason I'm so half and half with this PS Portal, because you know it's such a great device, but you can only ever use it on a unit. You don't have internet. It's literally nothing. Literally does not even exist because you can't use it anymore. So what the heck is this? It's because it's on friends only. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Which one did you go to? Co-op or full? Which one? But it's because right now like only just keeps disconnecting. So Ghost of Tabor #movie? What is that? Are you telling if they were to make a Ghost of Tabor movie instead of getting this fucking game together, I swear to God. It could, but you know how Combat Waffle would do.
Yeah.
They fucked this game all up, bro. They fucked that movie all to pieces. You want to add Keaton to the call right quick? Listen to this. So at 4:58, they said channels will be back up momentarily. Apologize, blah blah blah. I remember when I was talking about reviewing. Fucking idiot. So Michael Dufresne. On top of the back-end issues, we are having a provider issue. They are currently investigating the issue and will update us when they have more details on the issue. The combined issues affect getting in the game, into the bunker, loading bunker, missions, selling, buying, queuing up, matchmaking, going in raid, extracting, saving. So basically playing the fucking game. Just say that, bro. What the fuck, bro? It's got to be a problem with Congress because I've been on call here. But that to me is just That is the epitome of y'all. That is the most political answer I've ever heard. How do I emoji this? I need to emoji. I'm gonna put the biggest fucking laughing faces. How do I put emojis on? I don't understand. Oh, I can't because yes.
Victor Games should be like
It's crazy. You say that. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard, though. Sorry, the things that are affected by the outage are playing the game, getting in the game, getting out of the game, doing anything in the game.
things that affect everything except
Yeah, you can load macro. You can't actually use it, go in raid, even cock it, but you can load it.
yep. All I can do is shit. That's all I can do. If you manage to get into your boat without crashing, check the wall, then nobody has to be sent there and fail. So yeah, all you can do is put the bag in, anything else is crashes again.
Y'all are just, oh, that's so great. It's so great. Mikhail Dufresne, I've never heard of you, but my boy, just don't be a combat whopper. That's all I can tell you. Don't be a combat whopper because you're in a situation where if you get lumped into them, you'll just be like a fucking bonehead. Yeah, I'm in a mercenary squad.
Can't even use the background, can't even shoot it, can't even put on safety. All you can do is just slide the bag in there. And it has to have exactly 5 minutes in it.
Right? If not, it just doesn't even clink the bottom. You put it in the gun and it just falls back out. So it's like you don't even get them.
Well, we go to this.
What?
Most dangerous weapon is the road.
This is crazy, bro.
What did you say? Yes, certainly it was.
I haven't yet, but it's UH5. J. Yep, UH5 JG1.
Change.
J.
Changing with the.
Not letting me in. Go to the server thing and look for a mercenary on Bazaar Night. You can only get 3 people out of it. I can almost guarantee that we. I didn't catch the name of it, but a person hosting it.
This is so strange.
Yeah, I have no idea. And me and Keith have done this plenty of times, so it's not like, you know, I'm brand new. I've done this plenty of times and worked every time. Telling you, I'm like, you gotta look at it, right? None of this fucking good. It's crazy. that waffle and then we'll put the game for it. Thing. You know, they're talking about how it's expensive and shit like that. I mean, I paid $50 a month for these, bro. I know yours needs a little more power or whatever, but what? Can we up it to 120 a month? Or what do we got going on? What's the issue? You know what I mean? You just need you want us to hook you up with an extra 40 bones, Combat? So you can get the server right, bro? Get you up to the premium package? I mean, geez. Like, I get a gigabyte a second, bro. Do you need some? I can spare some internet for you if you want. I'm literally streaming 2 different things at the same time right now.
Literally, probably 15 years from now, bro, I'm gonna go to shit. And next thing you know, you're gonna see everyone else. Look at that, so right now, we can't get paid for
Please play your boy. Yo, Keegan, my bad. Yeah, I'm about to invite you. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not letting us into Tabor, of course. So yeah, if you didn't catch the list of things that aren't able to be done on Tabor right now, it's kind of exhausting. But essentially, it goes for you can't even brush your teeth in the fucking bathroom. Like Tabor's servers are down, bro. Right? You're like, yo, your fucking game sucks, bro. What's your meta name, Keegan? Hey, what's up, Arthur? Carson? Right, that'd be great. That's what we need to go next. Server provider has fixed the matchmaking and is reporting users complaining. Scott said that. Scott said that. So what happens? Okay, Sharky, here it happens. Everybody tries to get back on Tabor one time. The server goes down again, and we get another message on Discord. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. Isn't it? I feel I'm going to be living in a new place real soon. Because what? Oh, you can load in? Yeah. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Finally got to get a game on onward, so I'm going to play that real quick. Give Tabor 30 seconds to give Tabor a minute or two to catch their fucking breath. Load, Keegan, I keep telling. Oh, last name, sorrow free. Yeah, no. What is that? Oh, that was crazy. You could see the helicopter lights through the freaking building. it's more safe. But yeah, Keegan, send me a message on that. Like, just say hi or something. It doesn't even matter what you say. What the hell's going on here? Oh my god, bro, what are we doing? Did my controller die? No, it definitely didn't. What the fuck is going on right now? This is crazy. Like, right, sorry. Happy day. Right?
What's the point? You got your shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, why not keep them from the gate as a power to do?
I think the reason why people can't for two reasons. It's literally barely even a system. And when that's easy to do this, it simply makes a different Discord account. Try and get back in the server with 30 teams. Then we'll ban them from the actual game.
Right?
They can take it to another level and consider people that are cheating in the game. So you're telling me that once it reaches a certain level, people TK people, that they get treated just as much as hackers? That's shit.
Yeah. Like, no, man. Like, you're not glad what you can and can't do to not to avoid not fucking doing it. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, fucking controller, this is crazy, bro. Fuck. Dude, come on.
I hear that shit for
Goodness. Yep, I got you. Oh shit, I got you again. What? Oh my god, that was stupid. That was ridiculous. Like my whole history left me. Yo, is that? Yo. Yeah, did y'all see? Yo, did y'all see anything that just happened?
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, did y'all see anything that just happened? Like how my left hand was literally fucked and trying to like direct me. It wouldn't let go of the gun. I was just walking around. Like it was crazy. That's the only reason I didn't just come over and get you. Like whenever I put my left hand on a gun, it instantly like half dies. Like I can still direct myself with it, but I can't actually take it off the gun. Can't stop walking. It was crazy. Where's my sniper? What the fuck? Did I say that? Okay. Yeah, I still got a whole thing in your car. I think that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch it. I thought you said you were free.